Hi, you guys. It's that time of day again. Magic and science with Grandpa. Today we're going to talk about a thermostat. Right here where Grandpa and Grandma are, it's really, really cold up here in northern Michigan, Traverse City. And we keep hearing the heat going on and off, and I'm kind of figuring, well, how does that work? It works with a thermostat. That's a little tiny switch that goes on and off depending on how warm it is. Well, how can you have a switch that decides whether it's going to go on and off by how hot it is? We use science. It's got a little tiny thermostat switch in there, and that switch is a little tiny strip. On one side of this strip, and I made a model of what it might be like, I put parchment paper and I glued it to metal. Well, metal absorbs heat and expands more than paper does. So when you get two things that are stuck to each other and one of them gets longer and bigger because it's getting warm, it tends to push the other one over and makes a curve. And that's how you get a switch that when it's real hot, you might have the switch go this way and turn it off, and as it gets cold and contracts and gets smaller again, the switch comes back until it touches the other side, and that turns the heater back on again. Well, let's see if that really happens. So Grandpa glued a piece of aluminum foil to parchment paper. I'm gonna put over this candle, and let's see if it curves. We're gonna have to watch kind of closely. I hope you can see it. Put it by the handle. Let's see. Oh, look. It's curving over. It's curving that way because the metal is on that side, and the metal expands and pushes it over. Let's see if I can cool it off, if it goes back up again. Oh, look at that. It's starting to straighten out again. Oh, now it's almost straight. Let me see if I can heat it up again and what happens. Look at that. It's bending. You can see it. Do you see that? You see that bending over like that? How cool is that? And how does that work? Science. And remember, I love you, Monroe. And I love you, Marcus. And I love you, Hugo. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Magic or science? I don't even know. In fact, I think I'm going to do this again. Whoa, is it bending over again? There it goes. There it goes. Ah! Love you.